Hey, these are the advanced variations for the Halo and Angel class last night. I'm going to start out with the waist wrapped Halo, and then we'll go to the anti-Halo from the waist wrap. So I've got to take a grip pretty far from the center. I'm kind of tiny, so I just have enough space between the center point and my hand so that in a regular Halo, when I toss it up between my same side neck and shoulder, the center point is above my body right here. It's not on my body. I make some space right here by opening my arm up. I lean over a little bit to open up the space between my neck and my shoulder. I toss it, and then it's going to halo in the back of my neck. It'll come back down on the second side. I follow it with my torso, right? I take a look at it, and then I place my other hand, my left hand, right here so that I can fall in and catch it. So my arm is open in order to make some space. If you're having any issue with that, just practice having your hand here and maybe just holding the staff from here and just practicing this little launch right here and getting it between your neck and your shoulder. Try to avoid just throwing it at your shoulder, right? We need to get it right in between here to set it up as a normal halo. Now for the anti-halo with the same entry, instead of tossing it up to that same side, I want to toss it up to my other side, that other part between my neck and my shoulder. So just practice this. Just get there. And see how far away you have to hold it from the center point in order to get it to come across your chest and up to the second side and have the center point above you so you can swing your head underneath and it will slice down on your opposite side and your opposite arm will catch it. Okay, so it's just getting used to the idea of, okay, if I release with my right hand on my left side, I have to pick it up with my left hand on my right side. Something that helps too is turning your body around or turning your body into it, because I find that sometimes the anti-halo, the way that it's rotating, I need to move underneath it a bit more. So I've stepped, when I'm throwing it from the left, I've stepped toward the left to make a little bit of room. I'm going to step toward the right when I throw it from the right to make a little bit of room back there and to really get behind it. We talked about continuous angel rolls. And what those look like is from an angel, my hands meet at the center point, and I have to turn my body around pretty quickly. And the staff is almost staying in one place in space as I keep turning my body around and connecting to the center point with the hand. So initial angel roll. As it comes to the second side at the end of the hand, I need to use my free hand, the first hand that initiated the move, to meet my other hand pretty close to the center point. I find that when I put my focus on the center point and when I try to get my hands there, that gives me the most balance. If not, the center point is at least a little bit above my hands. And from here, I think I did that the wrong way. So from here, I use my hand to help, my right hand to help spin it down my arm to initiate the roll. So both hands are helping in making sure this angel roll can roll down my body. And as long as I keep turning around and putting my focus at the center point, center point, center point. I gotta keep turning, center point. Once I stop turning, it's not gonna happen. So your body is turning, and the staff, you're really trying to think about it staying in one place in space. So the Jesus roll is a move that I like to access from an angel roll because I get that halo right here. But then right here, instead of going all the way down into the second part of an angel, I have to turn around and bring my chest up, keep my head back so that it can pivot on the front side of my body. And then I have to turn around quickly again so it can halo again. And it keeps doing this movement. I arc back, I round forward. Arc back, round forward. Arc back. And something that helps me is having my arms in front of me, like a little Frankenstein, to contain the Jesus roll. This is another move where you can see my body is turning around very quickly. If I stop turning quickly, it'll either fall off the side of your body or it'll just like angel down on one side. So the key, I think, with most of these, the continuous angel roll and the Jesus roll, is keep rotating your body, keep going. And the weird one with this is it's like open, close, open, close, open. And I'm not doing any particular kind of steps. I'm just making sure that I'm getting myself around. It's not really, for me, it's not like an even box that I'm rotating in. Yeah. I also touched briefly on the devil roll, which would be like the inverse of the angel, upside down angel roll. And what that looks like is I've got my arm kind of folded over the staff. That was a little sloppy. That was a little better. The way that is helpful for me in practicing this is in approaching it horizontally first. So from this position, the center point on top of my hand a little bit, I'm going to sweep my arm out, unfolding my arm, and then from here, the staff wants to just roll down. Don't let it rotate. Let this end of the staff in front of me stay in front of me, right? And I get my head out of the way, it's gonna roll over, over, over. I'm gonna go roll down to my hand, and then I fold my hand in to do the same thing that the first side did. And that's it, just on a horizontal plane. And you'll see that you may have to pop your shoulder up a little bit or round yourself out a little bit here so that doesn't get caught up too much on your back or your shoulders. So approach it relatively horizontal first. And you can always use your hand, your free hand right here, to help smooth it out. Use my free hand, smooth it out. And then when you feel more comfortable with that, as you try to make it more vertical, like this, instead of this, it'll look a little bit more like that. Something I do is as it's coming around, I kind of like shoot my shoulder up to help coax it to the other side. So that's something that might help you, is the first arm that it's connected to, shoot it up. As you can see, my planes are sloppy with that one because I don't practice it enough. But those are the advanced variations. This may be edited or not. I'm sorry if it's not edited and you see a bunch of mistakes. Happy practicing. Enjoy. Thanks so much for coming to class last night.